Keren Shavit, representing the Occupational Therapy Program, who will now give the salutatory. Keren?
I'm a little nervous. Sister Denise, faculty, friends, family members, and of course students, good morning and welcome to the graduation of class of 2008. The French writer André Gide once said, "Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore." I too had to lose sight of the shore when I left my home in Jerusalem, Israel, to become a dancer in New York City. If you would have asked me back then where I would be today, I probably would have said, dancing on a Broadway stage. Instead, I'm here today, on a stage in Buffalo, giving a speech. 10 years ago, I left my family and friends and embarked on a journey that eventually led me here to Buffalo. I have crossed oceans, shores, and professional careers. I was a trainer in the Israeli military, a dancer, a bartender, a chef, and a restaurant owner, to name a few. Every step required losing sight of the shore that has become safe and familiar and beginning a new journey to discover a new ocean. However, my decision to transition from a dancer to an occupational therapist was not random. In a way, I was raised on the values and beliefs of occupational therapy. My mother, who has been an occupational therapist for the past 37 years, is retiring at the end of this year. The same year I enter the profession she so dearly loves. I would like to dedicate this speech to my mother, for her inspiration, for her support, and most importantly, for always believing in me. So Ima, you can now retire calmly, knowing that the balance of occupational therapists would remain the same in the world and within our family. I decided to enroll in Duval College's occupational therapy program because I was looking for a school that is small, where each and every student receives individual attention. What I experienced exceeded all my expectations. Over the past 4 years, Duval College has become part of my family and my home away from home. It has accepted me for who I am. I was afraid initially to enter college at the age of 26, worried that I would be the oldest student in class. Little did I know. I was also worried that my English was not adequate for writing college-level papers. But all my worries vanished very quickly. I discovered a school that encourages its older, wiser learners, as they call us non-traditional students, to embrace their life experiences and transfer them into their educational careers. A school that is committed to helping its students become the best they can, even if English is their second language. A school that is so dedicated for caring for the community that it is almost impossible not to get involved as well. A school that was able to transform me, a former dancer who barely finished high school, to a salutatorian. None of this would have been possible, however, without the constant encouragement, support, and dedication of the faculty. Especially the occupational therapy faculty members, who always believed in me and pushed me to be the best I can be. For that, I thank them all. But perhaps there is one person above all who deserves my biggest gratitude. A person who stood behind me throughout this whole process, proofread every paper I wrote, listened to every complaint I had, and calmed me down when the stress was too great to bear. My husband. Rue, you are my anchor, and I love you. We are all standing today at a crossroad. The world around us is changing so rapidly that what we have learned today may not be relevant tomorrow. So instead of resisting these changes, we should embrace them. We must use our imagination and combine it with the knowledge and skills several years. It is our turn to become the change that we want to see in the world, because the world will not wait for us to catch up. For all of us graduates, today symbolizes the beginning of a new chapter. For some, it is the beginning of a new book entirely, while for others, like myself, today is the beginning of chapter 4 or 5. No matter what chapter in your life today marks, remember that you never know where the road would lead unless you are willing to take your chances and leave the shore behind. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2008.